Happy Switch 2 release date, everyone! And they surprised us with a Porygon2 Tera raid. I don't have a Switch 2 myself. I don't plan to buy one for quite a while. Now, I may not have purchased the $600 to $700 Canadian console, but my nearly $300 worth of amiibos did show up today in the mail. I'm just lucky that today I was actually home to sign for them. Because today, the Switch 2 release, as well as the amiibos and all this other stuff today, just happened to land on my day off. So that's why I'm able to do this now. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. I wanted to do this a little earlier. Is that it? Or, let me see. I wanted to do this a little bit earlier. However, my sister wanted me to go out with her to help her do something. Something absolutely disgusting that a brother should never help a sister do, but whatever. As much as I obviously did not want to do that, as much as I did not want to go, I reluctantly agreed and went out to help her because that's what heroes do. And it really sucked because, well, despite today being my day off and, you know, I like to do my own things, I actually do have a couple things I need to do today. One being this. And then after this, I have the Season 3 finale of From to watch, and then later on I need to bathe my dog because his butt's dirty again. And then tonight I'm probably going to go out for dinner, so I have a pretty busy day today. So I was in this game earlier, because today we will be using Annihilate. I was in this game because I didn't have enough fighting Tera shards to change it to a fighting Tera, so I had to do it in this game. So, wrong everything as usual, but Porygon2 should be simple enough to where, honestly, I might not even need to terrestrialize. At least that's what happened in my Violet game when I won. Where's my metronome? So, if you guys couldn't hear by my voice, I am sick. I've been sick for the past couple of days. Thankfully today I started feeling much better. I'm not completely out of the woods just yet. My sore throat is tolerable now. It doesn't hurt as bad anymore, and the sharp stabbing pain in the side of my mouth has mellowed down a bit. So, you know, now I can actually eat without tearing up from the pain. So, Porygon2, huh? It's pretty fucking random. But, you know, Switch 2 release, so Porygon2, whatever. Just before this, there was a Porygon regular, like Porygon1, a Porygon Outbreak event that lasted for like 3 days. I didn't bother doing it. You know, I didn't bother getting a shiny Porygon because it's a shiny Porygon. However, Porygon2, that's kind of a bigger deal. Because I double-checked before starting this. There are Porygon2 special mass outbreak events going on in the game right now. Boosted shinies. And like I said, I did double check before this. That's quite a big deal. Because you cannot catch Porygon2 in the wild, let alone catch a shiny one in the wild. I did double check. The only game where you can do that, to my knowledge, is Legends Arceus. From the STDs, from the space-time distortions. And it's not like it's easy to get one from those anyways, let alone a shiny one. So this is the first time we can actually catch, if I'm not mistaken, this is, you know, we can catch a shiny Porygon2 in the wild. That's a big deal, because that doesn't happen really ever. It took until Legends Arceus for that to be available, for that to actually be able to be done. And even with that game, it's quite difficult to do so. Well, we're just gonna do a couple of online runs until we win this, because let's face it, I'm not gonna be able to win this on my own solo. Like I said, thankfully Porygon2 is pretty easy. So, I'm sorry I'm not playing this on a Switch 2 right now with higher resolutions, 60 FPS. Like I said, I don't plan to get a Switch 2 for quite a while, because that's a lot of money for just a gaming hobby. So, for the time being, we're stuck with the 30 FPS buggy glitch fest that is this game on the Switch 1. I'll get a Switch 2 eventually. I don't know when that might be, though. Of course I want one, but, you know, it's a lot of money. And considering the fact that I want Mario Kart World physical, because the gaming industry is hell-bent on destroying physical media and preservation, I don't want the digital copy, so I need to spend even more money for not only the console, but the physical copy, which Canadian is like $109 without tax. So with tax, it's like $120 for a video game on top of the console. So yeah, that's a lot of clams to fork over. I kind of don't dare to use focus energy. Whatever. Nobody cares. Man, had I known you would have used that, I would have, but now I'm paralyzed. Well, I guess it's okay. I can do a heal-up cheer. Never mind. Thank you to whoever did that. Let's see. Yesterday, I got a shiny Drillbur in Pokemon Go, my first ever shiny Drillbur in the game. And then, I got a shiny Mankey. So 2 shinies in Pokemon Go yesterday. Well, when I beat this in my Violet game earlier, I didn't even need to Terrasilize to win. But I guess it doesn't hurt that I am now. Obviously, I did not PP max Drain Punch. Once again, nobody cares. Whoa! Okay, maybe now we should care. Yikes. I don't have enough health, or really anything to do anything. So I'll screech. God damn it. Well, it was close. You know, we had a good try. You know what else? Do you guys remember when I previously mentioned these guys? Well, a Porygon2 is going to join their ranks rather soon, because this time I actually have the foresight to catch one myself to evolve. So I will catch a Mightiest Mark Porygon2 for myself. And if anyone out there wants to do the same thing that I'm doing, don't forget to do that. Porygon2 with the Mightiest Mark. It's a bit of a shame it's not a Porygon, you know, a regular Porygon that's the Mightiest Mark, and then you can choose to evolve it to a Porygon2 or a Porygon2. Sadly, it's a middle evolution, but whatever. So, let's see, I may not have wanted to go out with my sister earlier, but at least she did buy food, you know? We bought some Harvey's burgers. I got onions on mine. I like onions on my burgers. This time especially it was good to have onions, because, you know, onions are good for sickness. I may like onions, but I'm not about to bite into an onion as if it was an apple. That's a little too strong a taste for my liking. But something like onions on a burgers where the taste gets masked by the other flavors, yeah, I fucks with that. So if it isn't obvious, after we're done with the Porygon raid, we are going to be shiny hunting Porygon. Who the hell died already? Because like I said, Porygon2 just doesn't spawn in the wild. I'm gonna double check. I don't think Porygon2 spawns in the wild in this game. Like, I don't think there's an outbreak you can reset for it. You can find regular Porygon in the wild, but not Porygon2 in this game. I think. Or I could just look it up right now as we lose. Okay, I just checked. Get a Porygon2 from Scarlet and Violet, you either evolve Porygon or 5 or 6 star Tera rays. So, not really catching it in the wild, and, you know, good luck to you trying to find a shiny of that. So aside from Legends Arceus Space-Time Distortions, this really is the first time, pretty much ever, you can easily get a shiny Porygon2 in the wild. So that's quite a big deal. I did say Porygon2 is a much easier Mightiest Mark raid, but that doesn't mean we're gonna win right away. Like I said, I'm feeling much better today, but I'm not completely recovered just yet. Far from it. I only got sick like 2 to 3 days ago. So, what I've decided for us to do after we win the raid. Earlier today, I actually hunted for 2 shiny Porygons in my Violet game. So I hunted for Porygon here in Paldea, and then I hunted for one in Blueberry, in Kitakami. So because I hunted in both of these areas in the game, for this one, we're gonna hunt in Blueberry Academy. So after we finish with the Porygon2 raid, we are going to hunt ourselves a shiny Porygon2 in the Blueberry Academy. But this raid first. I may or may not have failed a shiny Porygon2 earlier. There were 2 shinies in an outbreak. I didn't think it was necessary to save. When I encountered the first one, the one in the background despawned. Because it was too far away. If I was playing this on the Switch 2, that would not have happened. But both the shiny Porygon 2s I got earlier did have marks. I think the first one I got was a Feisty mark. And then the second was a Sleepy Time mark. It's better than nothing. Better than an uncommon. No, I'm just gonna attack. I mean, I could try to contribute and at the same time sacrifice myself by using Screech. Though that'll only help so much. Yo, this thing having Psychic is pretty bullshit. Well, I'm dead regardless after this, so I shall... Never mind. I can't use Screech once the shield's up. Never mind. You know, it's pretty funny that the Porygon line, or specifically 2 and Z, Pokemon and Game Freak kind of just completely forgot about, or just don't ever acknowledge. You know, considering they're banned from the anime. Well, clearly this won't do anything, but whatever. Palkia? You know what? Screw it. I'll try a Screech. It better land. You know, at first I was about to be like, this looks promising so far, but then Palkia got knocked out, so never mind. Oh, come on. But that's nice. Come on, let me terrestrialize in time. Yeah, let's hope this stuff gets fixed in Switch 2. I think so. You know, I also heard that not only, like... Okay, so I saw Smash Ultimate. The load screens for that game is much faster. However, I heard something about maybe there's a bug with, like, Mii Brawler. One of the Mii characters that could crash the game. Oh my god, that was gorgeous. Oh, there's all the lower defenses. At least my Defiant was activated. Lovely. Well, as long as Porygon2 fainted first. Did my game break? I feel like Palkia fainting at the exact same time. Never mind. Could have broken the game. Well, there you go. And in with the rest it goes. Pretty weird addition. But you know what? Sometimes a weird addition, you want to see it happen. So our 7-star Tera collection, minus a couple of small ones like these two. Wasn't there one more? Whatever. Yeah. Alright, a Mighty Mark Porygon2, which is random as hell, but whatever. Alright, alright, I welcome the strange additions. This is a really strange addition. And then soon there will be a Porygon Z to include with these lot down here as well. Okay, first save the game. Let's do a few more. We'll do a few more, and then we'll go for a shiny one. I don't imagine the shiny one will take too long, since the odds are heavily boosted. As well as the fact that I'm going to be using a sandwich boost. You don't need to. I'm still going to do it anyways. Look at this. The 30 FPS will be a thing of the past. It's the the 60 FPS is just 60 FPS is just locked behind to like a $700 console. You know, I also recently just learned about the guy in this game that holds onto your Gimme Ghoul coins if your bag is maxed out and you collect more. Like, they don't go to waste, to my surprise. Bruh, that's not 30 FPS, that's like 15. You're right, I was giving this game too much credit. Oh, I can't wait to see ZA run like trash on the Switch 1, and then, if you want the premium experience, buy the whole damn console. Green Wizard. Oh, okay. Maybe the Armarouge joining scared them off, so maybe an Armarouge joining's not a good idea. But yeah, I'm just lucky that all this stuff happened today, on my day off. The luckiest thing being I was home, and I could sign to receive my package. Or rather, my 3 packages, which were all amiibos. To my surprise, I bought all these amiibos from 3 different stores online. Bought them from Walmart, GameStop, and Best Buy, and they all came from the same delivery person at the exact same time. And I'm even more lucky This stuff came before the next potential Canada Post strike. Lucky me. I get my giga expensive products in the mail before any sort of strike happens. You know, maybe I should have used Screech first. Well, nothing like I can't yet. And of course it doesn't fucking land, because why would it? I should really take this opportunity to use a focus energy. Let me go, let me go, let me use it! You know, we never really have Pokemon names with numbers in them. At least not in, like, the actual number itself in the name. We have Mewtwo, but, you know, 2 is actually spelled out. We don't have many Pokemon like that, where it is literally just basically a sequel to a different Pokemon. Is it just those two? Is it just Mewtwo and Porygon2? Oh, come on! Everything was going so good as well. I wasn't taking too much damage from Psychics, I was terrestrialized, and of course a goddamn crit had to land on me. Damn, and things were actually going pretty good this run, too. Lunala's frozen. Lunala? Cresselia's frozen. I'll do a couple more attempts just for the fun of it, and then we will hop over to shiny hunting for one. I can't harp this enough. Can you believe this is the first time ever Porygon2 has been made easily accessible to get shiny in the wild? Because it sure ain't easy to get one in Legends Arceus, let alone shiny. And I'm not talking about getting a regular Porygon, or rather getting a shiny Porygon, and then evolving it. No. I mean getting a fully evolved Porygon2. Shiny in the wild. Oh, you know what? I should... You know what? No, I already checked that. I was about to say, check if you can catch Porygon2 wild in this game. No, I already checked that. What am I talking about? Goldfish memory. Goldine memory. What am I looking at? Wait, what am I looking at here? Oh, that's an authentic Poltegeist. I was like, what am I looking at there? Did I do Dialga yet? No. That'll be later. I'll be back later tonight for that. I'll be the bigger man and I'll do a screech. If it lands, if it lands, if it lands. Of course it fucking doesn't. Will there be Porygon Z raids? Probably not. Since Porygon 2 is in celebration of the Switch 2 coming out. So Porygon Z, probably not. Unless they do one for ZA's release. I don't know, probably not. Pori Switch 2 Day. Yep, pretty much. Pori Switch 2 loves to use Psychic on you. Yep, it always spams the move that is best against you. Every now and then it'll use a different move, but for the most part it'll spam the most optimal move. I mean, it makes sense. You use Fighting against normal. Fighting is weak to Psychic. It just makes sense. Maybe try a dark fighting type? I'm sure it has a counter for that. Maybe not something super effective, but it would still have something that'll hit pretty hard. Like, if it can't affect you with Psychic, then it'll just use a different move. Dark fighting. The only thing that comes to mind is Urshifu. Well, we're not winning anyways, and I have plenty of health. Let me try this. Scrafty? Oh, you're right. Well, that was a good try. Well, whatever. We already won one of these, so now let's move on. Just gonna boot up my other Switch real quick, not a Switch 2. In fact, would you call a Switch Lite maybe like a Switch 0.5? I know it came out after the Switch 1, but still, it's like, it doesn't have all the features that a Switch 1 has. Then what would be a Switch OLED? Switch 1.75? Or 1.5? Anyways, though it doesn't really matter, I am going to put the time back on. And surprise, Gallade is back. I did see a build for Gallade to use against Porygon2, but clearly I didn't do it. You're not playing on Switch 2 right now? No, because I don't want to buy one just yet. Of course I want a Switch 2, but, you know, that's a lot of money. I'll buy one later on. So, like I said earlier, we are stuck with this 15 FPS mess of a game. Just imagine if you get Switch 2 players here. Well, I imagine you could. I need some distance. Come on! I don't know why we can't picnic close to people. It's stupid. Like, what's the harm that's gonna do? Imagine them seeing the game in 60 FPS while you're stuck at 15. Well, you don't have to imagine it anymore. There are people out there right now experiencing just that. Oh yeah, by the way, so earlier my sister and I, we went out and got burgers. On her burger, she got cucumbers, disgusting, relish, pickles, lettuce, so everything green. No tomatoes, no... She just got everything green, and hilariously enough, she got specifically one jalapeno, just one. She specifically asked, can I get one jalapeno on it? It's alright. Kind of random. Do I not have any... Oh shit, I don't have any here. Oh crap, I don't have any on my other game too. Okay, The greener it is, the healthier. Wait, hold on. I need to look up the recipes again. I thought I had tofu in this game. I really don't have tofu in this game? Okay, so I need to quickly make something throwaway. Okay, no, that's an expensive item. Never mind. Here, disgusting. Take a cucumber. I need to make something throw... What the hell? Huh, I guess I just don't make sandwiches in this game very often. Well, I hate to waste these, but whatever. I'm just making something throwaway so then I can go and buy some ingredients. Cucumbers, absolutely disgusting. Pickles I don't like, but they at least are more manageable than cucumbers. So anyways, what's my Violet team looking like? I have my 3 favorite Pokemon, or 4. Primarily 3. I have my Shiny Charizard, Decidueye, Greninja. I have an Eternatus. And then I have the 2 Pokemon I like from this game, being Meowscarada and Scarlet. Okay, hold on. Let me go buy some ingredients real quick. I always hunt in my Violet game. I never hunt in this game. Especially with the sandwich. I need to go buy the ingredient on my other game as well. Let's see, which store do I buy it at? Nope. Does it look like poker chips to anyone else? Where else do I buy ingredients here? Seriously? Well, at least I'll buy some of these ones, since they're much cheaper. Okay, maybe I don't buy them here. Can you please throw out both knights? Hold on. I don't think I have a Scarlet in this game. I only have Armarouge in this game. Wait, this is a sandwich shop. This isn't even where you buy ingredients. Oh! Me and my Violet game throughout the nights. Well, I don't have Scarlet on my other game either, because it's on my other Switch. I don't have a Scarlet on my other Switch. I have it on my main Switch. So, this game here, not on the other Switch. Well, there you go. There's one. Now where do I buy ingredients in the... Here. Was it on the other side? Because that's a phone case shop. Look at this frame rate, by the way. Finally, some photo. Alright, and now I need to buy it on my other game as well. Okay. I don't think I have the DLC on my other Switch. No, I don't. So I can't go to Blueberry to make the sandwich there. So I just need to go somewhere to make it first. You know, I was looking on the GTS just to see what things I could trade. A lot of people are asking for Blood Moon Ursaluna. Wow, what a surprise. I should save the game on my other Switch, just so I don't... If I ever need tofu again, I don't need to go through that again. Can you perhaps have you and your Violet character do a race on Koraidon and Miraidon? Maybe not right now. Because I'm already doing the sandwich. It's stupid how they don't let you back out of making the sandwich when you're already in. Okay, see, the reason I do this is so that I can use Herba Mystica on my other game, and then I reset the other game, so I don't lose anything. But I still get the sandwich boost on this game. So nothing's lost, except for time. A couple minutes of my time. A small price to pay for salvation. Watch I get the shiny immediately, and this was all pointless. Which could be the case, since the boosted odds are very high. Alright, let's get ourselves a blue and purple rubber ducky thing. You know what? This one's closer. Poor switch time for you to be 2 shinies, 1 for each game. I already got 2 shiny Porygons in my other game. 1 for Paldea, 1 for Kitakami, and now I'm doing 1 from Blueberry on this game. Oh, look at this frame rate. Oh yeah, it sucks that there's so many other normal types that spawn around. Okay, you know what? Much faster. Nice. Half-cut sound effect. Whoops. I already lost count. Oh! This thinking bug in this game happened again. Ah! I hope it's fixed on Switch 2. Clearly, they never updated the game to fix that. Look at how tiny that one is. Or is this one even tinier? Oh! There we go. Okay, I can't even throw the Pokeball. Ah, don't you just love getting shiny Pokemon in less than 10 minutes? It took more work to set up the sandwich than to actually find the shiny. Alright, there you go. And I'm not allowed to look at the mark out here. Just to check. Not another one? No, I didn't think so. It's okay. I'm only gonna get the one and then call it. I will more than likely be fully recovered by the next time we have something to do in this game. Probably Hydreigon. First, let's see which mark we got. Of course it was uncommon. But whatever. I got 2 other marked ones earlier. I suppose I can't complain too much. So we have our level 100 mightiest mark, Porygon2 right here. And then we have our shiny one over here. Alright, cool. Well, that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna go rest up. I got other things to do today. So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys next time for probably Hydreigon. For real this time. Happy Switch 2 release day. Hopefully all you guys out there who got a Switch 2 are enjoying it. And bye.